Welcome into the show, everybody. It is me, Ian Fritts. I am ranking all of the teams that are making the playoffs in the NBA. I'm tiering them into 4 different tiers: contender, pretender, no chance, and then LOL. Because some of these teams, it's just, you just got to laugh. You just got to laugh because they can't get it done. So, without further ado, if you are new, subscribe down below and then follow at Ian Fritts Show on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram as well. But without further ado, we're going to jump right in. I might just do this randomly, might just see a team and grab that team and say, hey, we're going to put them here, and then we'll just roll with it. Here we go. I'm going to start with the Heat, okay? Miami Heat. And again, I just want to preface when I'm doing this. I am doing this on Easter Sunday. So, 1, he is risen. Hallelujah. And 2, if any big injuries have happened in the last week and a half, I have not heard about it. So do not address me if I talk about something and they're like, whoa, hey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander broke his leg. Okay, obviously, if that happened, they would be in no chance. But that has not happened yet. So as of, April 5th, this is the tier list, okay? The Heat, we're going to put them in LOL. We're just going to throw the Heat right there in LOL. We're going to start them off. We're starting off, low. I'm going to refrain from saying no chance because it's below no chance. It is below no chance. That is where the Heat are. We're going to throw the Magic in there as well. Look, the Magic, people were coming in, thinking they might be a contender start of this season, okay? Maybe I was one of those people. Maybe I was not. Don't want to say. They are horrifically bad at basketball. Never thought we'd come to the day, but it would be laugh out loud funny if they won the NBA title. It's not happening for the Orlando Magic. The Hornets. I'm going to put the Hornets at no chance. I like them a little more than I like the Magic right now. That offense is awesome. They can shoot the lights out. The defense is getting better and better each week. I like the Hornets and where they're at. Philadelphia 76ers. We're going to put them at LOL. They're going to put them at LOL. It's not happening. It is not happening. Now, Paul George, Joel Embiid, they get healthy. Maybe, but they won't be healthy. So who are we kidding? Toronto Raptors. They're going to go in LOL as well. The Hawks, we're going to put them at no chance. I like the Hawks and the Hornets are frisky basketball teams. So I like what they've done. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The dude is unstoppable. Shout out Timberwolves for picking Naz Reid over him. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So that's a joke of an organization. Right there. And we're just going to throw the Thunder already. We're just going to get them in contender. We're going to get the Cavs into pretender. It's just, there's levels to this, okay? The Knicks, they're also going to go into pretender. And the Detroit Pistons, they're going to go to pretender as well. Now, Cade Cunningham, had he not had a collapsed lung, I believe I would put the Pistons in contender category. He has a collapsed lung. I haven't seen him come back yet. I do not know what he's playing like at this moment. If he comes back from his collapsed lung in the next week and a half and he's playing awesome, mark my words, they should be in contender. But that has not happened yet, so I'm going to leave them in pretender. Without him, they're a shell of an organization. They're a shell of a team. They don't deserve to be in contender. They should. Honestly, I might move them to no chance without Cade Cunningham. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move them to no chance without Cade Cunningham. They're contender with Cade Cunningham. Portland Trail Blazers. We're just going to throw them in LOL. I'm going to put them at the top of LOL, though. They deserve to be above the Heat. I'm going to put the 76ers right behind them as well. The Raptors above the Heat and the Magic above the Heat as well. Look at this nice little stair step we got going. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's jump down to the Warriors. We're going to throw them in LOL as well. They just don't have enough dudes. They don't have enough. They were trotting out the other night against the Spurs, a guy that broke his right hand, and they didn't have enough bodies, so they had to have him out there playing left-handed. The dude was shooting free throws with his left hand. It was honestly quite funny, so obviously makes sense that they should be in LOL. I'm going to go ahead and put the Lakers in LOL as well, because we do this every single year. And Luka and Austin Reeves are out for the regular season, so it's not happening. They may both be out for the first round. It's not happening, Lakers fans. Do not get your hopes up. They also got dismantled by the one contender I have on the board right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder, about 3 days ago. So we're gonna put the Lakers in LOL. You know what? I might move the Knicks down to LOL as well, because that's not happening either. But we'll put them both at the top of LOL because that's just hilarious. The Phoenix Suns. That's no chance for the Phoenix Suns. But they're a frisky team. They play hard, but it's not happening. No chance for the Phoenix Suns. No chance for the Houston Rockets as well. Kevin Durant, about the only offensive talent that I believe in on that team. Reed Shepherd, he's playing better basketball this year, but it's not happening for the Houston Rockets, okay? It is not happening for the Houston Rockets. Pretender, Minnesota Timberwolves. I think I like them more than the Cavs. Obviously, 2 straight conference finals. Ant's hurt right now, but they're still a good basketball team. We're going to put them in pretender, though. They belong on the same level as the Cleveland Cavaliers. Los Angeles Clippers. No chance. Let's put them right below the Rockets. Frisky team. Frisky basketball team. Kawhi Leonard, obviously you never want to count him out, but they don't have enough. They do not have. It's very similar to the Rockets. I might take the Clippers in a series over them. They're not going to end up playing each other, but I might take the Clippers to win that series. I like the Clippers a little more right now with Kawhi Leonard than I do the Rockets with Kevin Durant. Okay, here we go. 3 teams left: Boston Celtics, Denver Nuggets, San Antonio Spurs. This is coming on the day after we saw that overtime thriller with the Nuggets and the Spurs. And we already know the Spurs are contenders. Okay, we already know that's true, that they deserve to be in the contender category. The Nuggets, I was going to put them in pretender. They were going to go in pretender right there, right above the Timberwolves and with the Wolves and the Cavs until that game last night. And that game last night showed me I'm going to put the Nuggets in the contender category. They can get it done. Okay, that leaves the Boston Celtics. We already know they're going to go in contender category as well. So the only teams that I believe can win the NBA championship this year: the Oklahoma City Thunder, the San Antonio Spurs, the Denver Nuggets, and the Boston Celtics. Okay, my pick to win the title this year before the season started: the Denver Nuggets. My team is still there. My pick to win the title on Christmas Day was the San Antonio Spurs. My team is still there. My pick to win the title right now, San Antonio Spurs. I believe the Spurs will get it done. I don't care about all this experience, all of that nonsense. Now, yesterday's game did give me a little bit of pause because that's a game where if you have experience, that was a playoff atmosphere. Let's just talk about what it is. It was a playoff atmosphere there in Denver, and that's a game where if you have playoff experience, the Spurs probably win that. Up by double digits, comes down to the wire, they don't get it done. Maybe next year the Spurs win that game, but I can't. They have too many shooters and Wemby. And that I think that's going to get it done. Give me the Spurs right now. Spurs-Celtics finals. It's going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you disagree with on my tiers, and we can chat about it in the comments. Again, if you're new, subscribe down below, and then follow at Ian Fritts Show on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram as well. I love you guys. Bye.